What's up guys, it's the real UGC. I'm UGC Crazed and welcome to episode number 8 of my FIFA 13 online series. In this episode guys, I have made a new Bundesliga team to go alongside my hybrid squad, so we'll be using both of those. I decided to go into the Gold Cup just because the league, it's not been very kind to us at the moment. I was using obviously mainly the Liga BBVA team, which cost us quite a few games, so I thought I'd get myself up to scratch with this team before I do decide to challenge in the league and try and keep myself up. But we do concede an early goal against quite a bad team, if I'm honest. It was my own fault I conceded. I was really quite cocky about the fact he had a really bad team, and I gave him an opportunity I really shouldn't have given away, but I did manage to get one back there with Aguero. And to be honest, I kept the pressure up really high. Not too sure what exactly he did to concede a penalty there, but obviously we're going to be taking it all the same. We're never going to be saying no to one of those. I do let Lamela step up. I'm not too sure how good his penalties are, so I thought I'd give him a crack. And he does put it directly in the top right-hand corner, so I was quite happy with how he took that one, if I'm honest. But yeah, we do manage to find a bit more space here. Nice passing manoeuvre here to build up an attack. Unfortunately, Coutinho can't find the net, but we do manage to win a corner here. So we do let David Silva take it. Whips into David Luiz, knocks it on. It does fall for Ramirez, who does manage to make it 3-1 in the 41st minute. And that's the end of the first half. You can see there he's only had one shot, one on target, and obviously one goal there. So I did really pick up my defence. To be fair, it's my own fault. Like I said, I didn't really give him enough respect when some good players do have bad teams occasionally, and I learnt my lesson with that little goal at the start. But David Silva manages to pick it up at the edge of his area and thunders it home in the 53rd minute. It was a really nice goal. He did hit it. Obviously, it wasn't his strong foot, but he's been really inconsistent for me recently in this team. I've not really enjoyed playing with him. I had actually considered changing him before this game, so it was quite nice to score. And there's Aguero again getting another goal for me in the 57th minute to make it 5-1. I do pick the ball up here on the edge of his area with Coutinho. He drills into the top corner. He's never really going to be missing now. I found Coutinho really fun to play with. As I've said in a previous episode, I did initially buy him just for the chemistry, and now I really love playing. He's one of my favourite players in the team. I definitely will be keeping him when I go into my Brazil team further on down the line. But we do pick up a penalty here in this 80th minute. I let Aguero step up, obviously to take it slightly left of the keeper. He doesn't even dive, and at this point he decides to put his control down. So I just let the game play out for an 8-1 win. And to be fair, I felt quite bad for the guy, but after conceding the early goal, I had to obviously try and push a bit more, make sure I put a bit more effort in. So yeah, that's how the game ends. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a single other shot other than that one goal that he did have early in the first half. So I felt quite bad at that stage, but I decided to change to my Bundesliga team. My other team was a little tired. They really did need some stamina, so I changed to this team. I will go into detail about this team, maybe not the next episode, maybe the episode later, because I am really enjoying this one. It's a really cheap team to make. Most of you guys would be able to afford to make this team really easily. We've come across a 5-back formation team, and I've got mixed feelings with 5-backs. A large amount of the time they are a pain. It depends how the individual plays. I mean, this guy was an absolute cock. He tried to keep it in his defence and basically rely on the pace of Remy to get the goals for him, and it was quite annoying to play against him in most respects, because you'll see at the end of the first half, I only really have one opportunity to score, and that was that one there. And I don't know how the rebound didn't go in. It was a real poor attempt by my player, and a real poor, he's just poor in general. But I do try to cut in there with Affalay, and I don't know why. I should have just took the shot. And you can see there the stats at half time. Only one shot on target. And to be fair, I had created a lot of opportunities. I just wasn't shooting. So we decided to stop being a bit of a muppet and just take the shots. So that's how I started off the second half. In the 50th minute, I do manage to find the net with Ezvine. He's actually quite a good striker. I am enjoying playing with him. He's really cheap. He's like stupidly cheap. And he's quite good. He's a little inconsistent at times, but with his pace and his weak foot, he's actually a pretty decent striker. I do make a defensive error there, literally off the kick-off straight away, so he does score with Ben Arfa to make it 1-1. But I'm not obviously going to bow down and let him have the easy one. I'm going to keep pressuring. I do take a shot there with Ezvine. I was disappointed he didn't make it on target, but it was still a decent attempt nonetheless. But I do keep the pressure up, as I said. Nice one too. That's fine, Farfan. Farfan crosses into Muller, who does get a nice, easy header to tap it in. I wasn't really going to take no risks with that one and go for a skill goal. I was considering it, but I thought I'd better play it safe and just do it like that. But we are on the attack again, quite close to the end of the game now, in the 82nd minute. Farfan finds some space in the corner, crosses in, and I thought I'd scored there with Esvine. I was really unlucky not to. But basically, guys, that's how the episode will end. We do manage to get the win right at the end, 2-1. We are going to be going into the Gold Cup semi-finals tomorrow's episode, so make sure you do tune in for that one. It'll be going on about the same time as this one every single day pretty much, and I have got a new series that's going to be coming up really soon on FIFA 13 as well, which I think you guys will really enjoy. So if you have enjoyed the video, guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and obviously hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Cheers.